So it is deep, huh?
Yeah.
What did you think about that race last night? You guys watch it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what did you think about Ferrandis and Craig?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know how the AMA makes the calls for that shit, because if you think, we were talking after the race, like you think back a couple of years ago when Osborne won the title and just cleaned out our favorite rider, Savachi.
Yeah.
Kind of a similar thing.
Sleepy Savachi?
Yeah, exactly. He fucking went to bed permanently after that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it was
he didn't get docked for that, and he fucking cleaned his ass out, and everyone was pumped on it because they were like, yeah,
because they like
Osborne,
you know?
So no one really likes Ferrandis, or
and everybody
like
loves Craig.
Yeah, he cleans him out, and everyone's like, fuck you. I thought it was pretty dirty, like no matter which way you look at it, like he didn't really attempt to slow down and just fucking went for it.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't want to make that call on what to do.
But what if Lawrence, got passed by Ferrandis, and then he's the one that cleaned Ferrandis out for the win? You think people would be in uproar like they are right now? No way, dude. They would be loving that kid. I mean, he already made so many fans in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I've been telling people for over a year. I've seen him on the amateur scene for a little over a year. And, I've been telling people, like, this kid is legit. And, I mean, he surprised the shit out of me even in the last couple of weeks. I thought
it was crazy.
I thought it'd take him, a year. I thought there'd be top 10s, maybe creeping in for a top 5 and, 16 years old. But, like, he is a gamer, dude. He just rose to the occasion and made a name for himself.
That was crazy. Once he went down and was still in the lead, how many mistakes he was making. I was like, man, dude, imagine that fucking pressure, just trying to regroup after that. And he just wants to win, more than anyone listening to this has ever wanted anything in their life. And he's just fucking out there fucking up.
He was whiskey wobbling for sure.
But he reeled it in after the next lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got it back
crazy.
Yeah, that was gnarly. That nose wheelie for fucking 40 feet was sweet.
Oh, my goodness,
dude.
Yeah.
Sucks he broke his collarbone. I thought he broke his wrist when he went down.
Axel Hodges stuff right there.
Axel's like, dude, I could have pulled that off, honestly.
Yeah, right? He would have rolled it to that next jump and did a little front flip,
Wheelie out into the berm, right into Francis' fucking head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, a few years ago when Craig took out Alex Martin in, practice? Where he knocked him off and he broke something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's yeah,
this shit happens sometimes. But it's sometimes it's intentional and sometimes it isn't. That's the thing.
Ferrandis is a dirty rider, though. Everyone knows that kind of. He's not gonna. He always runs people deep or touches them. What if he thinks they did Faulkner cut me off, made me lose positions, but duh, that's a fucking start. And then he hits Faulkner.
Look, I don't know. I can't talk too much shit because I don't know how I would be out there. If that was my job and I'm racing for money and you're paid to win.
Yeah, $55,000-$60,000 bonus on the line. I'm taking that guy out.
For sure, actually.
I'll take some booze.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, they were booing hard on the podium.
Oh, my goodness. Those were some fierce boos.
Yeah, that was crazy. But, yeah, I don't know. When you have a history of it, it's hard to say, but like I said, I think it's more about just the perception of the rider. And it doesn't help that he's not from here. That's the thing. I was reading his comments. He turned them off for his post, but the ones he didn't turn them off for his last post, and people were just blasting him, go home and all this shit. But
see, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Go home.
But when J-Law was fucking being dirty, he had some people absolutely hated him, but then there was a whole group that absolutely loved him. And it was similar shit, but just because he's from here, or because Ferrandis isn't from here.
Yeah, I don't like that. It has anything to do with where he's from. I respect the dude for packing up him, his life and moving here and going to chase his dream. I have nothing but respect for that. And he was a little bit aggressive on that. I think. I mean, he went down too, so it's not like he cleaned the dude out and just took off. He definitely got up and going way quicker, but gotta remember the guy he's trying to win, so if he ends up on the ground, it's not helping his cause any.
Right.
So that's not what he was going for.
Yeah, it's way different when you're out there too.
Yeah,
what he sees, his field of view is a lot different than what we're seeing on TV too.
Yeah.
So But they were both just fucking going for it.
Yeah,
I think probably Craig thought he was gonna back off, and he thought Craig was gonna check up because he was right there. So
yeah, people are in uproar, but I mean, look how exciting that race was. Would you rather have a boring race, you know, or that?
No.
I'll take that any day. I want the
yeah.
controversy. I want the, you know, the crazy finish, the feuds, you know. That's what we need in the sport to grow the sport. You know, it has to be a little bit controversial, you know. So, what about that 450 race? Give me your breakdown on that. What did you think, JP?
I thought it was cool. I wish like Webb or Osborne could like get up there with Tomac and
Your Webb
Roxon.
guy? Your Webb guy?
Yeah. I like Webb. I like them all. But if I could choose a favorite, I'd probably choose like Anderson or Webb.
Muscan. Do you like Muscan?
I don't really like Muscan.
Is it because he's French?
It's kind of because he's French and because he like
his interviews
and his writing.
Does
like,
not stop talking.
He's not cool. He doesn't seem like he's just weird in how he had like team tactics and shit with Dungey that year. Like, dude, race to win, dude. You know.
What about Sleepy Savachi? He has
hate
tactics.
him, dude.
Okay, all right.
I hate Savachi, dude. And no matter how good he is.
Tomac, I was looking at lap times, man. Lap like 5 through 13, he was on another level. He was like 52.0 to 50. He was in the 52s for 5 or 6 laps straight.
Crazy.
Yeah, he was a second and a half lap faster than anybody. Just when he goes off like that, there's nobody in the world who could beat him.
Right.
You know, he'll probably win like the next 3 races and then get a solid 12th.
Right. And that's why
bring everybody back.
I hope
in.
someone else wins next week so we can see how he recovers.
Tomac wasn't boring yesterday.
He was a little bit excited. He showed some sort of emotion.
He was like, you know, like I figured it out. The whoops kind of sucked. So like he wasn't boring. That's why I like Tomac.
A little bit bigger.
The reason is the last night where he just clicks and crazy shit.
Beast mode.
And then I wish they would claim it over the triple more. Like last lap, like fucking do something for the fans.
Crank it.
Yeah.
That was sick when Barsha cranked that shit in A1.
Yeah, and fucking did the one-hander to the fans like before the finish. I'm like, that's OG shit, dude.
See, I'm a AC fan, and he kind of let me down a little bit yesterday, you know, but can't win them all.
Right.
Can't put him all. You know, he's
going to win something.
He's going to win something.
Yeah.
He was off. I heard that, you know, maybe they tried some bike setup changes this week and he maybe missed. You know, I kind of thought that it was an excuse with Roxon, you know, a couple weeks ago. You know, he said his suspension was too stiff after was it A1. You know, and then it comes out and gets a win. And maybe it's not an excuse. Maybe it's just a click or two or shim or two change. And that's the difference. You know, everybody's so close. So, like, you got to be on, you know.
Right.
It has to be perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I want AC. If I could pick anyone to win the championship, I'd pick AC just because it'd be a cool story. He's a cool guy.
Roxon would be cool to win.
Roxon would be a cool story too.
Yeah, Roxon would be cool. For some reason, I don't have like the compassion, heartfelt for Roxon like everyone else has. Yeah. I don't know why.
Because you haven't fucking thought about it, dude.
I just like that dude's signed to Fox for life. Like he could do whatever he wants, you know.
I just want like a champion. I think it's cool that there's been 3 different champions in 3 years. So, you know, it'd be cool to make 4.
Yeah.
If Tomac wins, it'll be very anticlimactic because everyone's like been expecting him to win for fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, all right.
I was reading about the stat, like how many years somebody's been in the premier class before they won a championship, you know, because usually like you get in and you win in the first couple of years, you know, you don't go like 5-6 years and then win. I think like Emig maybe did it or, you know, something maybe like Bradshaw or something. Other than that, usually, you know, you get into the class and you get it done in the first like 2 or 3 years. So I'm curious to see if Roxon can get it done or Tomac can get it done, or is, you know, a young guy like AC going to come in and, you know, make a run for the next 2-3 years, you know, be the man.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
If he was, I want him to be the man for like, if someone could start like, oh shit, it's like a McGrath, like but not as easy as McGrath, like how Webb had to win last year. But if it was like that every year, it was like, oh fucking, he's got to get fucking 3rd or more, like. Or he's in 7th. He comes back to passes rocks in the last second and shit like that. Like to win the championship would be cool rather than like
fucking wrap it up in round 12. Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool that, you know, you could get a 7th or a 6th or even an 8th, you know, and still be in championship contention. Like right now, top 6 are within 13 points, you know.
Pretty close, right?
That's pretty close, yeah. Like,
Or even like qualifying. I think wasn't it the top 9 were in like the same second or something?
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
insane.
Like any of those dudes could pull out a win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's 7, 8, 9. You know, Baggett was on it yesterday. You know, if he didn't tuck that front end, I thought he was going to pass Roxon, and I thought he would have gapped. No, he was coming. He was going for
option.
Yeah, the option, and then lost in the inside.
Yeah,
but his lap time, I think he was the only other guy that dipped into the 52s the entire race, other than Tomac. So yeah, he was on it right there.
Are you going to No, Glendale's this weekend, but next weekend you're going to Oakland?
Yeah, I'll go to Oakland.
Nice.
You guys gonna go?
Maybe, I don't know. I want to hit a Supercross for sure because it's fun to watch too. You see more on TV, but just the vibe in the pits and seeing them in person is nice too. You know, it's cool.
I like Oakland because they run it earlier.
What do you mean?
They run it out like the main event. I think starts at like 4 or 5, not 7.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know. They've done it the last few years, though, right?
I think you're right.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
I hope it's the same.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. Let's go.
I can get home after that.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd like to go to Salt Lake this year. I think that'd be sick.
Oh yeah.
Are you a fan of Salt Lake being the last round? I think it's pretty lame. Like Vegas is way cooler, you know?
Yeah. I think it's like at least we talked about with Lane, which the episode hasn't dropped because we'll drop this one first and then Lane will be next week. But he said that Vegas is a triple crown, so at least there's still like something cool about Vegas. But I mean, Vegas is like the OG finale spot, but
like you win money, glitter.
I mean, I'd like to go to Salt Lake this year because I've never been there for Supercross, and it's the finale, so it'd be cool. And it's the same distance to Vegas, basically.
Yeah,
I think Vegas should be the finale.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I just hope it goes down to the end. I don't care where it's at, as long as it goes down to the last round. That Webb or the Osborne championship, you know, like both of those championships were in the last round.
Yeah.
In Vegas, you know, that was the most exciting race to be at ever.
Weren't you there?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Dude, it wasn't. You were
crazy?
There, right? Yeah, wasn't it crazy
for a little bit? Yeah, it was crazy, dude. When Osborne took out Savachi, the whole place stood up. It was just insane.
I stood up, dude. That was the only time I've ever got off the couch watching Supercross. When that happened, I fucking stood up.
That was wild.
I wonder how many people across the world stood up.
Like, fuck.
How many people, JP?
I guess fucking. How many people do you think watched that show? Maybe like
400,000.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Huh?
I don't know.
That was
maybe
just
a
a guess.
I have no idea. Well, you figure there's probably 50,000 at the event.
I mean, on TV.
I know, but I have no idea.
I tell you, every person at that event was up.
Yeah, unless they were Mitch Payton.
Right there.
Yeah. Whoa, easy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, a couple of exceptions, but everyone else.
Yeah.
He might have been pretty mad. His dude was, you know,
oh, yeah.
getting smashed out.
Yeah.
Covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll fucking fix paralysis right there, that moment.
Yeah.
He'll hover.
Yeah, that was a tough year for him last year, too, because AC lost it and Faulkner got hurt. So that he had both of them. He had points leaders to the last round, right? Something like that.
What about Faulkner, though? I'm not a fan of
I'm not a fan of Faulkner.
He's a
kind of
little
a bitch. Yeah.
Get a proactive sponsorship or something.
Dude, I said that.
I think he's on some
Yeah,
pens.
yesterday. That's funny.
Needs to. He can make some money through them.
Yeah, seriously.
Get his face fixed up, too.
Yeah, he's got bad acne. I never had an issue with acne like that, but the people I know, like, they can't really do much. It's just like they just always have that shit. You know?
I just don't really like him, so.
And every time he falls,
Yeah, like when he went down yesterday, and then he
Grabs his
fucking
back.
grabs his back. I'm like, if you're actually hurt, okay. And I'm sure it did fucking hurt, but you're in the middle of a fucking race, and then 2 corners later he's back to full speed. It's like, dude, just pick up the fucking bike.
Do you think with that much adrenaline you're feeling a stinger like that? I don't think
Probably
so.
not.
I don't think so.
No.
Right.
You'd be like, fuck, I gotta go. Pop right back
Shit,
up.
like,
I always fall in the whoops.
Like, look how hard,
championship, I gotta go.
Right.
like when Craig and Brandis slammed down, they're fucking
They were up.
right back up.
Most people are, unless it's like
Forkner.
they're hurt. Yeah, or Forkner.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think he'll be able to wrap it up now. I don't think so. I think he's too mental head case,
Yeah, he is a little.
He's either like really confident and on until he like rides over his head a little bit or something. But he always falls in the whoops.
Clutch time,
Yeah, true.
It matters,
Mm-hmm. Then pressure, he can't handle pressure too well. Osborne, remember when he would battle Osborne, he would like pressure him a lot, and he would make mistakes or like catch up to him quicker.
Mhm.
Cooper, he was like, or when he's getting past, like last time, he's like, "What the fuck is just pressure?" He just
It's such a gnarly sport for like the mental side of shit. Like Adam and I were talking about that on the way back from Easter yesterday too. Like it's got to be impossible or nearly impossible to not compare yourself to other people while you're out there.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about how big of a difference like the being confident can make. It's like everything. And then, you have someone where they're always comparing speeds to each other. It's like so-and-so's faster, whatever. And then, he blows by you in practice. And then that just like ruins people. They're like, oh, fuck, what the fuck? Like, I'm way faster than him. I suck. All this shit. But
that's what I respect about Webb so much. Gamer, like it doesn't. And Barsh is kind of the same way. Like they will fight. Like when they get past, they're immediately trying to pass back. Like they're going
right.
110. Where Tomac gets past, all of a sudden he gets passed by like 5 more people.
Yeah, he's going backwards.
He's going backwards. His head just like popped off. It's like, dude, come on,
right.
Get it together. I've never seen somebody so elite in their sport, like the Tiger Woods of their sport. Basically, is what Tomac is, except he crumbles every time. Like when it's time to close, he's just not a closer. But then he goes and wins a crazy amount of races. It's nuts. You could be that fast, and that good, and then just not get it done year after year after year.
Like you never picture fucking like if you picture Webb, you're like, oh, red plate, like on the. But you picture Tom number 3 with the red, you're like, I've only seen that like twice,
That's
for
true. He's
one
always
race.
battling back.
Yeah.
From the start of the season.
Always white background.
He's close right now, though. He's a few points back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
We'll see what
He's
does
right
next
there.
week.
Yeah, he's right there. Triple Crown next week?
Mm-hmm. I think Webb or Brayton or something's going to do good there.
Yeah, Brayden always does good in those. Dude, how about him?
Tomac
Fucking
is good.
35 years old, and factory Honda, doing good too.
That is crazy.
That's sick.
Still in it. He's in his prime still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what he said in that. Was it on the broadcast or something we were watching? But he said,
Gypsy Tales, I think.
he's like, I'm the best I've ever been. That's sick. At 35.
I wish we could say that about Reed going out on top,
I know. Yeah.
Maybe he'll have like a Kobe moment at the end and like give us something.
He had a couple last season where he was
did.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Did
watching.
he get a podium last year? Close?
Maybe
if he did.
close. Like a triple crown, I think he was close. Or
Maybe not.
maybe one of the races he was close, I think.
I was watching a fucking race from 11, him and Stewart battling, and I was like, damn, he's fucking, I mean, it's a long time ago now, but he's way worse than he was.
I wonder if, like, because Adam, he hasn't raced in a long time, but his speed is probably pretty similar to when he was in his prime.
Mhm.
I wonder if, like, just everyone's gotten faster and Reed is still, like, similar to his speed.
He used to be faster.
You think so?
Yeah, I would say he used to be faster. It probably is. I bet. I mean, the entire field is
Up
faster
a little
now.
bit,
Yeah,
but
more guys too.
right.
Take Reed in his prime.
He's a
He whoops out,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is for sure.
Like I don't know if I could say that about Roxanne. I don't know if I could, they're
Right.
good. Really good.
Yeah, if
Stewart,
Roxanne
are
won,
they
like,
a Carmichael? No. Are they
Yeah.
even a Dungey or a Villapoto? I don't think so. Like,
they got to win more.
yeah.
If Roxanne won like the next 2 or 3 titles in a row, then he would be there.
Yeah.
With a great, yeah. It's crazy. Like Stewart, Carmichael, and Reed are all considered like the greats, but they all like swapped championships too.
Yeah,
it
wasn't
all
like racing together.
Yeah,
That's sick.
It was crazy. Imagine that. That's like crazy. It's never happen again.
Right.
Or like no one will be like McGrath again, you know?
It's crushing
I
everything.
think the sport's changed. I don't think
Yeah.
so many guys.
Technology.
And I think the technology. I think all the bikes are good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like one bike that rest. They're all good.
Right.
Everybody's training, doing the same thing. Everybody's amateurs all the way. Same stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Soon you're gonna have someone who you're like, oh, I watched that kid race on my track, and now he's on TV. You know?
Yeah, that's the goal. Provide a place where kids can actually train for shit.
You see, Martin Davalos wants to be Drew so bad.
Yeah,
Dude.
37, yeah. I'm surprised he actually moved up.
Yeah.
Surprised he didn't just retire.
He was the fastest qualifier yesterday.
Oh, was he really?
Session, yeah.
Yeah.
The only guy that's dethroned Adam in qualifying.
Adam got it on the second session, but on the but you're right. Like normally, any session would be Adam.
Yeah, it's wild.